Give us today our daily bread. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. These waters aren't particularly still or quiet, but I think he gives us different ways of providing our daily bread. We have spiritual, practical and emotional needs that are met. How often can we say to ourselves, though, that I lack nothing? And when we do feel that we lack something, is that something that God thinks that we should have? Sometimes it is, and I suspect all of us have testimonies of how God has provided. But what happens when we don't ask God for our daily bread? What do we use to fill our needs? Do we soothe our emotions and try to fill our spiritual needs by shopping or overeating or undereating, by drinking, by over-exercising, by being really busy, or maybe by retreating, by talking to others who we know will validate us when what we really need is challenge? Do we look for worth and validation through our work, through exam results, through social media, by looking for praise from others, by being needed by others? We all have so many needs. We might start the day with anxiety about work or the lack of work or school, about illness or pain, whether that's physical or emotional. We might just have too much to do and we don't know how we're going to do it all, or maybe we're lonely and bored. I suspect that we all have needs that we try to fulfill without turning to God, and maybe we don't even realise we're doing it. I pray that the Holy Spirit will show us each where we don't turn to God for our daily bread, and then give us the courage and faith to see what God does when we stop trying to meet our own needs and start opening up to the riches he is just waiting to give us. So I challenge you to try, even just once, turning to God instead of turning to your usual coping mechanisms. It might be chatting to him, talking to God. It might be playing Christian music, reading a Bible, even just sitting in silence, waiting on God. Or maybe you just have time for a quick snatched prayer. But if you call on him sincerely, he will answer. And over the next few weeks, I would love to hear the wonderful ways he has shown up for you in these spaces. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing.